15-round shootout.
Never. That's the most I've ever seen.
At that point, how do you pick who's going? I highly doubt you had a list down to 15.
Well, when you're at the end of the year, you've had an opportunity to see guys shoot and practice for the whole year, and some of the young kids I don't know, but they're point producers and juniors, so you're looking for good things to happen off their resume that coming in. And there's some nice goals scored, both sides, both teams. There's maybe not so good from the goalie side of it, but there were some very nice goals that were scored, good moves and strong plays.
Let's start with that goal to tie it there late in regulation. 0.3 seconds left, and Roe reaches around the side of the net to sweep it in there. What's going through your head there on that point when you see that go in?
Well, I mean, when it goes in, you're just getting ready now for the overtime 4-on-4. But it's you're down to desperation. You get a face-off in their end to start it off. You get possession. Now it's winding down very quickly, and all you want is get people around the net and throw it to the net. And Brandon Manning did an excellent job just jumping on the loose puck and getting it there. And it's just a desperation play. That's just plain and simple. There's no diagram for that one, and their defenseman took a swing at it, missed it, and it's there for Roe. So we got a break.
Absolutely. And then so many times in the shootout, you guys needed a goal to extend it. In sudden death, Flanagan got one, everybody got one. What does that say, about you guys?
Well, it says something about the player. And it's important stuff because the pressure that's there to extend the shootout is on the guy, right, clearly on his shoulders, and I like the response. There was no one got a lucky goal. There was no fumbling of the puck. There was nothing, that was outside of being firm and with authority and making a real strong play and a very confident play. And I like to see that from the young players.
Talk about Alt there, coming up with the game winner on a pretty nice shot too. I mean, he's a guy who I think is his first. He didn't have a goal all this season in Minnesota, and now he's that's his first. You can argue it's his first pro goal. He'll remember that one.
He will, and again a great shot. That's a right-hand shooter coming in against the left-handed catcher, and you go high glove side. That's a nice shot, and. It was great for him. I don't know what we haven't had any shootouts with him in practice, so it's winding down to the last three guys on the bench, Lilia, Eddie, and Alt. So, that was the order that's what we had left, and he took advantage of it.
At that point, is it almost like eeny, meeny, miny, mo?
Well, no, no, it wasn't. It was Alt in my mind all the way, but anyway, it was good. It was an exciting game. It was great for the fans and great for the young guys. I'm glad to see there's a lot of smiles on their face in there now after getting a couple points again on back-to-back games. And mind you, against top teams in the league that are very hard on us to play at that pace, and we're starting to learn how to play at a high level. So nice to see.
Binghamton is one who had a chance to tie Syracuse for the division today. Syracuse not playing, they had 2 points. They came out definitely looking for it.
Absolutely. Every game that we're playing, there's meaning to the game for the team that we're playing. They want to continue to stay in the playoff hunt, and some teams want to move up. So these were games that were full effort from everybody, a lot of focus, concentration, and we get a good read on our group of guys now when you play that kind of competition. So I like the response of players at critical times in the game, such as the shootout and other times during a 1-0 game. Is really good stuff.
How important is Boucher's game tonight, keeping you in after 3 periods of no goal?
And he made some very big stops. It's even when it was 1-0, he was very upset on the goal. First of all, he thought he wanted that one back. He wanted to give it another shot. But after that, he made a couple of big stops with a lot of traffic around the net to keep it at that, to give us an opportunity to get back into it.
Well, the guys have said for much of the season you guys are a really good team when your backs are against the wall. And today you guys had your backs against the wall a lot, and you come out with a victory. What does it say? It's kind of about the moral character.
Well, it's starting to show the kind of group that we have here right now, that they're able to respond to a challenge and to show the composure and the team play to get through it. And this was one of those games. You're playing 3 games in 2.5 days. Now it's not about one line or one individual. Boucher was really good, mind you, but this is about executing the team game. You got to play with structure. You got to play your system. You got to trust your system. You got to make sure you're changing fast and changing when you can, not when you have to. And guys were alert. They were doing all those things throughout the 60 minutes here tonight, and that's important because there's a lot of people from management here tonight watching this game, and these are the kinds of games that it's about the will to win. It's not about the skill to win in this kind of a situation.
Sure. Yeah, you asked us at the start of it, so I'll ask you, when's the last time you saw a game as exciting as this one?
It has been a while. I mean, I liked our games over the weekend here. They're all fast-paced, high energy, but this one here tonight was a good game against a real good opponent. That team is one of the better teams in the league and have been all year long. So to get a win against them feels good.